freedom is the pursuit of the entrepreneurial spirit. And this morning it's Independence Day, July 4th here in the United States. And I'm going to spin the camera around here. I am in Petersburg, Alaska. This is where my daughter and son-in-law live, and his family. It is a island fishing village in southeast Alaska. It was built around fishing. About 3,000 people live here. Fishing is the industry here. Everybody talks about fishing. Everybody goes fishing. And it is what drives this little village. And it's been fun talking with my in-laws. My in-laws have a shop here in town. They are indigenous Native Alaskans, and so they have a shop that offers artwork and a lot of things celebrating that heritage, and then of course a lot of fishing tackle and equipment because it is a fishing village. And they also do cultural tours, just talking about the history of the area. So there are small cruise ships that come in, and so they have the opportunity to really share their culture with people from all over the world who come through. So today they're doing a tour with 22 individuals who are in town from a cruise ship. And then here in Petersburg, they do a big July 3rd and 4th celebration. And they close down the main road through town. All of the shopkeepers set up tables outside of their shops, and the whole town comes together to celebrate. So it's been fun to be here for that. My daughters wanted me to see that for a long time. So a little background for you. I came up because my daughter and her husband just welcomed their first child into the world 3 weeks ago today, in fact. So Judah is my first grandson, my second grandchild. So came up here to spend some time meeting him and getting to bond with him. And so that brings me around full circle to really the discussion today. And that is, freedom is really the driver behind the entrepreneurial spirit. When you talk to most entrepreneurs, we figured out early on we don't make good employees because there's just something in us that is independent, that wants to try new things, that wants to test new ideas, that wants to push boundaries, and that really wants the freedom to explore and to do things that other people don't always get the opportunity to do. I've been privileged. Last year, my daughter had me download an application on my phone just to see all the places I had been over the year just on an airplane. And in 2023, I flew 67,000 miles, circled the earth 2.7 times, was in 11 different countries. And that doesn't include all of the travels that I did within the United States. Now, that all sounds really glamorous sometimes, but there's a trade-off. And this is what I want to talk about when we talk about freedom. Freedom is not free. So here in the United States, Independence Day, one of the things we talk about, freedom is not free. A lot of men and women have fought for freedom. A lot of men and women have laid down their lives for that freedom, and that freedom comes at a price. And the same is true as an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you are going to have amazing freedom. Nobody's going to tell you how to run your day, and nobody's going to tell you what your schedule has to be. Nobody's going to tell you much of anything, how to dress, any of those types of things. But if you're going to experience the freedom that you set out to have, freedom with your time, freedom with your family, freedom to travel, freedom to support the things that are important to you, freedom to do ministry work or mission work or philanthropic causes, it's going to come at a price. There are going to be times that you are going to end up really having to make some large sacrifices to bring that freedom about. You know, one of the things about owning a company is there are times that I don't take a paycheck because I've got to make sure my employees are paid. I've got to make sure that all of our systems remain up and running. There are times that I have to make investments into the infrastructure of my company. And so I have to make decisions. Do I pay myself today, or do I invest back into the business? And so sometimes those are hard decisions. Sometimes you have to learn delayed gratification. I may not do some of the things that I want to do today because there's this bigger thing that I am working on. And I just had a seagull poop on me, so that's part of the joy of being here next to the water. And so those are things that you're going to constantly be having to consider. You're going to have to be thinking through. But the truth is, if you will show up every day and do the things that are necessary, if you will put in the work that's required, be consistent, you're going to find that it pays off. You will have the freedom to do the things that you want to do. And, the joy is I get to work from anywhere I want to in the world. I've been here in Alaska since Tuesday. I've worked from my in-laws' kitchen table. Did a little bit of work this morning. But I'm enjoying scenery that not everybody gets to enjoy. Getting to enjoy some things not everybody gets to experience. And that's been the joy of my life for the last several years. It's not always been easy. There've been a lot of sacrifices along the way, but the freedom has been worth it. And so I don't know where you're at in your entrepreneurial journey. You may be at that place where you're about ready to give up. Don't give up. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work day by day by day. Be consistent. Keep improving your skills. Keep getting better at what you do. And in due time, you will reap the rewards of the seeds you've been sowing consistently day after day. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you have a great Independence Day. Talk to you again soon.